Hey guys, have you been asking this question? Why, when, how, what in your relationship, and you still don't know what is happening, and that puzzle is very difficult for you to solve? Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please, this is the right time. You can do this for me. Subscribe to this channel, share this video, like this video, drop a comment on the section below, and then click on that notification button to always get notified whenever I upload a video. Guys, if this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. Please subscribe to this channel. And for those that keep coming back to watch my video, giving us a thumbs up, thank you so much. Guys, relax back. I am going to solve that puzzle for you today. There's something happening. It's a disease. There's a disease in that relationship and you don't know. So sit back. All you need to do is to sit back and watch this video. I'm here today to solve that puzzle for you. All those W factor that you're asking, why, when, how. Did I not say to you that there's a disease in that relationship? Do you know what that disease is called? Do you know? Do you know? So I am here to tell you exactly what that disease is. So, you know, it's all about relationship matters. And this thing happen all this time in a relationship. Some people will see asking this question right now as I'm talking. How? Why? What is that thing in this relationship? This, you know, relationship is part of life. When you have a relationship, when you're in love, love is part of life. So, if you've been asking this question in your relationship, what am I doing here? How did I get here? Why am I here? You know, when did I get into all this? Now, I told you earlier there's a disease in that relationship and you do not know what that disease is. Diseases sometimes come in the form of love. But then it's not love. As you all know, love is a joyful feeling between two people who are in a relationship. That feeling that you get and you just, you know, you always want to see the other person. You always want to be around them. You always want to be together. You know, you want to like share things together. You want to laugh together. You know what I mean. But when this come in, it is not love. It is just that disease that always come in. And then you keep asking yourself question later. You can't find any tangible answer to question you're asking yourself. You keep having some sober moments, you know. You ask yourself, even when you're with the other person you're in a relationship with, you still feel sober, like, what is going on? You can't find what is going on. And sometimes you ask yourself, is this love? No, it's not love. Do you know what it is? Do you know what that disease is? Tolerance. Tolerating. When you're tolerating the other person, you know, you think you're in love, and a lot of factors causes this. You know, pressure. When you're under pressure, like, oh, everyone is having a man, having a boyfriend, you go into it. You don't know what you want and you go into a relationship. Or when you don't even love yourself and you just say, okay, I'm just going to go into the relationship and tolerate the other person. So that is when you ask all this question. What am I doing here? So if you have been asking yourself, what am I doing in this relationship? Or what is happening here? And you've been asking yourself, this is not me. This video is what you should watch. If this is what you've been sobering about, if this is what you've been pondering on, like, why, what, how, you know, that is why I'm making this video, because a lot of times we women, we go through this phase of asking ourselves, why am I in this relationship? What am I doing with this relationship? How did I get here? all these questions are what we ask. So if you're tolerating, it disguises itself as if it is love, but then it is not love. When it's not love, it is not love. And you do not want to be in a relationship where you're being tolerated, which means you're a disease, somebody is tolerating you, or you're tolerating somebody, then there is a problem. You're just there. There's nothing is going to happen, and whatever is happening, you tolerate it. Physically, you're there, but are you there emotionally? Are you really there? You're not there. So you're just somewhere with somebody existing, something that is just, you're just tolerating each other to make this thing exist. Meanwhile, nothing is existing between the two of you, but then physically something is. But within you, deep down in yourself, you really don't know if something is existing. Don't get me wrong, you might be asking, oh, if I'm not in love with this person, why am I seeing this person? Yeah, sometimes it even becomes so worse than both of you will be tolerating each other like disease. You think you're in love. Sometimes you be with that person, you're laughing. It is not what it is. You find out at the end of the day, if you see that in your sober moment, you keep asking yourself, what did I just do to myself? You're forming a relationship based on tolerating each other, subjecting yourself to pain. And it's only when you're in pain, that's when you ask that question, what am I doing? Why am I here? How did I get here? It's like the whole world is just dark. Meanwhile, the light is shining bright down on you. But this thing called tolerance in relationship causes a lot of confusion. And if you do not separate yourself from this disease called tolerance in relationship, you inflict more pain and you become pain to the other person in that relationship. If you're the one inflicting pain, if you just one party inflicting pain on the other, then you cause pain to that person in that relationship. And the same way, that person will be asking, what have I done? What is going on? So you both are asking each other the same question. One person is tolerating, is affecting the other person, and is affecting the same person who is tolerating. It's like you're putting yourself in a cage. Then, if you're in this type of relationship, or inflicting pains on each other, or tolerating each other like a disease, then it is time to let go. When you're in this type of relationship, little thing you get aggressive because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know why you're there. You are lost until you find yourself. Then this pain is going to continue. So that is why I'm here to tell you, if you're in such a relationship where you ask yourself all this question, it is high time to release yourself from this bondage. To get the right solution is let go and reorganize yourself and know yourself. If you know yourself, then you can get into another relationship. You know yourself, you know what you want, and you know that, okay, now my whole body, my whole spirit, my system is ready to be in a relationship. Then you can go in. I'm not blaming you, but sometimes you get pushed into this relationship because of societal pressure, because you just want to have somebody, and when you've been asked, oh, do you have a boyfriend, you want to be able to reply yes. Or when they ask you, are you in a relationship, yes, you want to raise your hand, say yes, I'm in a relationship, even when you know that this relationship is full of diseases, and the disease is called tolerance. When you're tolerating each other, it is when you disagree with something, but then you forcefully in that thing, you forcefully put yourself together with that thing, inflicting pain on yourself or inflicting pain on the other person. So right now, I have solved this puzzle for you. Now it's time for you to let go. Now is the time for you to step out of this bondage. and it's time, step out of this bondage, release yourself and release the other party from this bondage. It is a bondage. It is a very serious bondage. So you need to let go and breathe in a good fresh air. You need to breathe in love. You need to have love now. So after you release yourself from this bondage, what is the next thing to do? Serenity now. That's what you want. Clean yourself. Be prepared. And do not let any pressure pull you into a relationship which is not binding with love. Rather, it is just tolerating each other, or you've seen each other as a disease. The only medication or cure to this disease is by releasing yourself. In that way, you're releasing the other person from this bondage. It is bondage. It is not love. It is tolerating each other like a disease. And the only thing you tolerate is you tolerate disease. You tolerate something that you do not agree with. So it is time to, kindly take this simple medication to cure the disease, which is separating yourself. If you separate yourself, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping the other person who is in this bondage. Because at the moment, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You're just in a relationship, inflicting pain on yourself, at the same time, inflicting pain on the other person. So, do you want to be known as somebody who inflict pain on others? You don't want to be described like that. You don't want to be known like that. Take yourself out of this cage. If you take yourself out of this cage, open the door of this cage, walk out of this cage, and the other person is going to, walk out as well. Be free from this disease, because this disease, tolerance in relationship, causes a lot of chaos, gives a lot of problem. It could bring arguments, serious arguments. It could lead to domestic violence. You don't want that to happen. And when you get out of this cage, all the question when, how, what, then you can see the answer that, oh, I was just tolerating. I just got in there, not because I love. You've decided to fulfill the righteousness of the society by putting all the pressure on yourself, by being a disease in another relationship, or letting another person be a disease to you. But because I want to just tolerate, to belong, to tell people I have a relationship when I'm tired of people asking me, don't you have a relationship? Do you have a boyfriend? That's why I've got in there. It is better for you not to have somebody in your life than go into a relationship being tolerated or tolerating the other person, inflicting pain. So it is okay. When you're ready for that relationship, then you can go in, walk majestically into that relationship and enjoy every bit of that relationship. How do you cure this disease? This disease needs a cure. The solution to this is to release the other person or release yourself from this relationship. So let go. I've put this video out to help somebody out there, to let you know the question you've been asking, or the W factor question, or the what, when, why, and how I came into this relationship. I hope this video has been helpful, answering and solving that puzzle. Guys, if this video has been helpful, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and press on the notification button to always get notified when I upload a new video. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. God bless.